We're back. Back from vacation.
Back to it.
Pat, you miss
I
us?
start every single one.
Fine.
Welcome back to the Pat Kelly podcast.
Loser.
Podcast number 3. I'm your host.
Not the host.
These two kids. These two bums, bro.
All right. So, how was the first vacation without us, or our without you?
Without you. How was the vacation without me? Like, what am I gonna say? Fucking.
You're right. It was honestly one of the best vacations of my life. A lot more relaxing without your high maintenance ass running around. Yeah, it was definitely relaxing without you, for sure.
Kid was dying to ask that question all week. He was dying. He was planning for it. What do you guys think in your time, either on vacation or living isolated during this time? What is the most important things that one of you have learned throughout the past week?
Wait, I didn't even get to answer the family question.
Bro,
Just fucking change the subject. I didn't even get to answer the question.
you guys are fucking
Hey, buddy.
dicking around.
What the fuck,
we'll
bro?
Circle back. Answer the question.
There's a reason why you're like halfway off the camera, bro. Next episode, you're going full
That
off.
looks like shit, dude.
No, it doesn't, dude.
He's out of it.
Nah, I mean, dude.
Bro, you guys are fucking overreactors.
If you just move over a little
Well,
bit,
we
you're
can
good.
cut all of this, so that's fine.
No, it's very good.
Dude, we're literally fine, bro.
All right, so answer the question, bro. What Nick said. We'll circle back to.
Yeah, I don't even know what he said, to be honest.
What is the biggest thing you learned this week?
From what?
It could be from how to make an egg. It could be either how to make a new version of a fried egg, or it could be the biggest self-improvement thing you've learned all week, or money, relationship, anything.
I did. I did learn how to make a mean hard-boiled egg.
Wow.
My mom taught me. So like, I honestly, I meant to bring some over, but I left them at home. But I made like 4. Felt really good about myself.
Nice. One thing I learned this week was when you're pissed off, angry about something that's going on in your life, or just in general, you're frustrated. All it is a lack of information that you have about yourself. So seek what you're missing in yourself, and that'll solve a lot of your problems. And that's not even, I don't know that for a fact, but this is what I'm rolling with because it just seems to make sense.
Yeah, it's good, bro. Literally just, you got to have fun with it, bro. You got to have fun with what you're doing, but you also got to just be grinding on the side. You know, vacations are good, but there's a time to lock in the morning. You can get shit done, but it's really about just having fun, grinding towards one thing, bro. I think that's the biggest thing I've learned this week so far.
Like from vacation, you're saying?
Yeah, honestly, tap on it real quick. Because like when you leave your environment, right, your home environment to go to a new one, like for example at the beach, or like, you know, if you go on a trip to the woods, you're escaping the everyday mindset that you normally have. Your routine's different, you're doing different shit, you're with new people, you're in a new area. So like it's just firing off different waves in your brain to just give you new ideas, new thoughts, new perspectives at looking at shit. I went into the vacation thinking that I was gonna come out and just be the absolute like nonstop streamer. Like I was gonna stream nonstop, be at the gym, doing crazy shit, all that. And I left vacation thinking that, wow, I need to start a business. You know, it's just like, or I need to actually do something too. Like a mix of both, right? So that all because of a new mindset, new place.
So you quit streaming?
No.
He's live right now.
No, I mean that's facts, bro. Yeah, you have to. You gotta make money first, dude. You can't just be, you know, a bum living in your mom's basement. You gotta make money, you know.
Yeah, one thing I definitely noticed too, another thing from vacation was it's nice to be away, and it's nice to go to a new place. Like we went to Ocean City, so we'd been there before, but it was so cool and all that. But definitely want to travel outside of the country next and experience that and be there for like 10 days. But I will say that I was excited like after day 4. End of day 4, I was like, okay, I'm definitely down to get back to my schedule and routine and go back home, which I've never really experienced on a vacation before. I'm always like, oh, I don't want to go home.
Because I wasn't there, bro.
That wasn't there yet.
Hey, you did admit it.
So, yeah, I just missed you the whole time. I just wanted to leave vacation. I want to leave the beach so bad. No, but that's why I'm very excited to get a schedule that I fall in love with and a routine that I fall in love with, because that's like, if you live your life like that you love what you do every day, even if it's home or not in a crazy beach area, then that's the vacation. Then your life becomes like, you just enjoy all moments of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna fucking skip me, man.
But you get the mic.
He's gonna skip me, man.
Nah, I feel bad. Kid's crying.
You
Live.
Live.
Kid's crying live.
I'm not saying another word, bro. I'm pissed.
So, yeah, those are all great points. I think another thing too is, I think my opinion of like the idea of traveling and working at the same time. For example, like you look at it as like an entrepreneur standpoint. That's what entrepreneurs do. They travel, they run their business online. That's what it's kind of seen as right now. So it's like being able to be in a new place, still get work done, and still have a time of your life and live your life. I think that's like, I look at a vision 10, 20 years down the line. Like I love the idea of that exactly.
Here, let me hit on that.
Now we're definitely skipping back.
Yeah, because the first night, it was a blend of having fun, living your life, working.
Yeah.
Like the first night, me and Nick went to this like rooftop bar like restaurant, and got slammed, but we were streaming, and it was
a great stream.
It was one of the best times I've ever had on stream, because I was just fully myself too. And eventually, you're gonna get there normally without the alcohol, exactly. but the alcohol just like made it more free flowing in a way, and like we're gonna get there with streaming. Obviously,
Wait,
it's
alcohol
new.
made you better in social situations?
It's never happened any time before in my whole life. So, yeah, I go to the bar sober.
What were you
That would have been great if you guys laughed at that for the clip. What was I gonna say before?
Let's both laugh right now, and then we'll like edit it like real quick. Like,
Okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
I knew it. It's just too obvious with this kid.
No, but yeah, I was telling dude, like you said with the you gotta fall in love with a schedule that you fuck with, that you can sustainably do. Like, I just think that's a byproduct of like committing your life to something like one skill, like learning something, like building something. You know what I mean? Because if you're committed and like you commit everything you have to one thing, and like you both love it, and you're like passionate about it, and like you want to build it, like you're just gonna wake up and like without hesitation, like that's the purpose of your life at that moment in time. So like you just wake up, you work on it for hours, and like it's for hours, and like there's always more work, and then you always
It helps you stay present too.
take some breaks. But yeah, but like so like there's no like, especially in the beginning, I feel like there's no schedule. You just literally just gotta like do everything you can every single day, and like wake up and just go right at it. You know what I mean? And just like build something.
Yeah. Like I tried starting my day before work at the gym, right? And usually I went after the gym, after work. And I figured out that I like before the gym, or holy shit, before work. And then I was like, Nick, I'm changing this to like after. I'm going after. And I was like, wait. For the first time, I was consistent on my schedule with going before work to the gym. And then I just changed it for no fucking reason. And then I missed like 2 workouts or something. So like just finding that. And now that's one part of my schedule that I know going into the future. I like starting my day with the lift just to get it out of the fucking way.
Once you find something that works, you should probably stick to what works, because figuring out that small part of a schedule just eliminates any more, like it just eliminates that much difficulty, quote unquote. Figuring out when you should go to the gym is not a hard problem to solve. You know, making money off your schedule now is something that you need to solve next. So you don't have time to be overeating, fucking skipping the gym. You don't have time for that. It's go time. You got to fix that so you can move on to bigger problems.
Bro, like especially like based on what I was just like going on from what I was saying, like because you said that like about like just not thinking about it and like doing the schedule and shit. Like, bro, like we didn't even you just said like how you missed the gym and shit. Like, if the gym was something you were committed to and like woke up for, like you would go. Like there would be no question. Like me and Nick went every single day in Arizona. Like after like 10 hours of work, just and like didn't even think about it. It was just always like it wasn't even like, am I going to the gym today? It was just, that's just part of the schedule. It's just like a non-negotiable. You know what I mean? So it's like you include something into like that into your life for health, wealth, relationships. So, like physical body, money, and relationships with like networking, girls, shit like that. Like you're just going to be a better all-around human being, a better man, more alpha.
I'll tap on it real quick. Once you harness the power of implementing something like that, where you go to the gym and it's never a question, once you harness that power, you have it in one area of your life, you just got to keep growing that power. You got to really just grow that, because that's a superpower to be that disciplined, and then also to never care. You're just always going. You do that in one area, and then all of a sudden, 5 years later, maybe you have that in 5 different areas of your life. You are just operating at the highest version, at least a much higher version of yourself than you were with just one of those powers.
I think the best place to start if you're looking to like get a consistent schedule and grow yourself is the gym, because in all reality, once you get to the gym, you just do the workout and you're done. Like, it's nothing like it's very simple. You just get to the gym. You know, it might be hard for some people who don't have a car, rides, whatever it is, but it's super easy to implement the gym into your life, and that's going to help you in so many ways. It's benefited my life so much. You guys told me to get in the gym for years, and I just didn't. And I'm still not there. You know? And but yeah, that's just like something that's just so easy that you can implement if you just aren't lazy, and then you're set. You're set.
Yeah,
You're gonna build off that no matter what.
Yeah, but I think you just need everyone needs to be going hard in the gym, or like just any kind of physical fitness, whether you run marathons, CrossFit, or just, you know, lifting weights. You need something like that for physical. Then you need like a business or like something you're like a job you're really passionate about and want to get better at and build for your career and like your wealth preservation. And then relationship wise, like you're going out purposely talking to people and meeting new people, growing your network. And like you do all of these, just like I was saying, how like we don't even think about the gym. You don't even think about going to the gym. You don't even think about building your business. You don't even think about networking, knowing and saying hi to strangers and just growing and getting better at talking to people. You don't even think about that stuff, because it's just not like a, do I do this today? You build discipline, and it's not even like, am I or am I not? You just do it. You know, you're just that guy. And you excel at those three stages in your life, those 3 aspects. You're going to be successful, and you're going to keep growing. You just keep challenging yourself.
All the different areas, so many different areas, and you just become a brighter light that shines infinitely bright, because it just keeps getting better and better and better. It's the most important part ever, just harnessing that power. I really think so. So it's like the more you do that on a daily basis, the more it becomes who you are, and then who you are is who you is. You know, so it's like whatever you have right there is exactly who you are. I have some points.
Oh, kid came prepared today.
Except they're on that phone, so someone's got to pull them up on theirs.
It's in the shared notes, right?
It's in the shared notes.
Yeah.
And I can honestly start us.
Well, I was going to bring something up, though. I was going to bring something, you know, like the elephant in the room. You know what I mean?
Do it.
Well, you were looking at the camera.
I was about to bring something up, and then you just fucking interrupted me with your notes, dude.
It's probably
You know what I
gonna be
mean?
about me, I'm assuming.
No, it actually is about Nick. What do you think?
What do I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I honestly, I don't know.
I don't know, man. He said not to share it on the podcast. Should I or no?
Nah. Crazy.
Kid just put words in my mouth right there.
What?
Yeah.
So the topics that I had.
The title of the podcast is No Ego. You gotta have no ego and just fucking let it say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are the topics you have?
I have them on a phone, bro.
Oh, okay.
That phone's right there.
Okay.
We'll talk about your experience. Just talk about your experience, a learning experience for the viewers.
Here, bud.
You know what I mean? Help them out. Don't let them do that to themselves.
That is exactly why I have a list of questions.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Give us some questions, bro.
Okay.
Kid's really not gonna share. That's great.
So since we were just kind of touching on this, how do you take
Kid has an essay to read.
ultimate accountability in your life? Does it start with what we just said? And if it doesn't, what would be the next step or another step that people can take?
I was gonna say, I feel like that's a good question, bro. That's really good. Like I was not in the right mood for that, but like, dude, that just brought me back into serious mode. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, I think really cracking down on your life and getting disciplined and holding yourself accountable and bettering your life really comes down to the situation you're in. You know what I mean? Because if you're fine with your life and you're comfortable, then like you're not going to see a reason to change. It's when you're uncomfortable and you're like pushed, you're broke, you you don't talk to girls, you don't do anything, like you don't have a business, blah blah blah. Like when you're at like a low point in life and like a hard time or you feel lost, like that's when you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, it's time to change. And then that builds, and then that, like, you see that you have to do these certain things to be successful, and then you just what you got to do, and then you got to man up and fucking do those things. You know what I mean? Take action, and like kind of being in that situation makes you aware that like you have to change. You know, if someone doesn't think they have to change, they're not going to change. It's just how it is. You have to change. You have to personally think you have to change. It's the first step is awareness, and awareness of like your life and how you're not where you want to be.
If you adopt the mindset of everything happens for you, not to you, and that everything was a part of your plan, and that God's walked the plan before you, the path before you, He's just having you experience it, then that's how you know you can take complete accountability for everything that happens in your life, because it happened for you, not to you. Victim mindset, rather than just taking accountability, rolling with the punches, and seeing where your life's going to go with consistent work towards the goal of becoming the best version of yourself.
Yeah, so I think a good way of looking at it too, from my perspective, is that if you want to really be that guy who is like that, you really want to change, you really want to do all these things, you want to take ultimate accountability, it really is about adopting that self-image of yourself and like really living as that quote-unquote character, but really it's just the new you. And then that's when I think that the switch in your subconscious mind turns on. So when you open up the fridge, you see that extra piece of cake after you had 2 slices for dessert on a cheat day already, you hear the no to that next piece. Yeah. That's a thing that you got to develop every second. I think the guy with the right self-image psychology is that guy, and then he develops that trigger.
Yeah, like I like what you said there with the second. Like it's got to be every second. Like you told me that like 2-3 weeks ago. Like you can't have a negative mindset. You can't wake up and be like, I really got to be positive today. I can't, be down in the dumps. It's just a thing that happens every second. Every interaction, every second throughout your day is just trying to stay that positive and just reminding yourself and building habits to keep.
You guys one thing? Let me say one thing.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, dude, like it's not even like about positive thinking though. It's just like no one ever wakes up, even the richest guys on the world, or even my favorite YouTuber, Samuel Nuha. You know what I mean? He literally says he doesn't wake up positive every single day, even though he has millions of dollars. He's financially free.
This is your biggest fan, by the
he
way,
lives in
Stop.
Dubai. If he's watching this, man, I love you, dude. I love you. But he has all these cars and shit. Like dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't get emotional, bro. It's all right.
Dude, I literally just lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie. Well, no. Yeah, he doesn't always wake up positive, but he like, wakes up negative, and he says, like, you don't. Oh, dude, I forget the exact quote, but you don't.
He's got you.
I think I know what you're trying to say, but go ahead.
Well, no, I'm trying to say the quote I literally told you today.
That's what I think I have in my mind, but I also just forgot it. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys are bots.
It was so
It's
good
like-
though. He hit the nail right in the head.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was like you don't think.
Oh, you don't think yourself into self-worth?
No.
Something with self-worth?
No, it's not self-worth.
What? I don't know what, dude. I literally just saw it in a video today too, in one of his videos.
Seems chill.
I just tweeted it, bro. Hold on, let me look at the Twitter.
Oh, no, I got it right here. No, actually, he said, fuck GTA 6.
Well,
My life's GTA 6,
So
baby.
let me tap on one thing you said too before, and once he gets that, all right, I'll save this for after.
You don't think your way into positive action. You act your way into positive thinking.
Yeah, bars.
So like that is a fire quote, because you don't like, a lot of people do affirmations and shit like that, but he literally says, like, even when he wakes up negative, as long as he stays the guy that takes that action and takes that positive action towards his goals. Like think about it, like if you're a sales guy and you want to make 2 sales that day, and like, but you're like, oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could do it. But you still take those calls anyway. You get 2 sales. At the end of the day, bro, you think you're the man. You know what I mean? That's gonna grow your self-worth so much more. Build self-confidence, build self-trust, because you're doing what you told yourself you're gonna do, and you're taking the positive action even though you have a negative mindset. Therefore, you're gonna be fucking positive thinking just from your actions. You know what I mean? It's physically impossible to think positively 100% of the time. It's impossible. But if you just keep taking the positive action towards your goals, you have to take, and that just comes down to discipline, like we were talking about. You're gonna think positive, and you're gonna like just keep leveling up, and you're thinking you're the man, and you're gonna grow your self worth and self confidence and everything at once.
Yeah, that's a great quote by him.
Samuel Nuha is like, dude, he's the greatest YouTuber I've ever seen.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. The guy is dope. The guy, yeah. I mean, dude, Parasocial Junior over here, but like, gotta chill. But no, he's a great dude. It seems like he's got great videos too. I love watching his videos. So just because that I think completes that right there. Back to what you were saying before about when you wake up and you're saying, oh, I got to really get myself out of the dumps, man. I got to really have a positive attitude today. That is literally a negative attitude, negative thought, negative thinking. So you never even get to that, what he just said, if you can't already conquer that shit. Like, you just got to get that junk out of your head. Yeah, right. Stop fucking talking like that to yourself. You got to just fucking shoo, buddy. See you later.
Exactly, bro. The demons are always going to be there. No one. There's not one person on this planet that wakes up and doesn't have demons or like negative thoughts or like negative emotions weighing them down. You know what I mean? There's not one person that wakes up and doesn't have that. But it's the successful ones are the ones that wake up with that and still do the thing they have to do anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter.
So how do you get there? Is it putting in reps every day and trusting yourself? I said I was going to go to the gym. I did. I did this. I calorie counted. I did this, and that just builds that self-respect and self-love and.
Build self-trust that way. Yeah.
Self-trust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, eventually those become monotonous tasks that are just like, oh, it's another day, blah. Fucking just chop it up, bang, done. I keto that hoe, right?
You always say that.
Because it's that's what it kind of is, though. It's like, get the fuck out.
Oh, fuck you.
You're constantly just fucking swatting away all the bad shit, and the more that you swat away the bad shit, you just give an opportunity for the good shit to come in. Yeah. So yeah, you don't have time to be dealing with that fucking nonsense. Get that shit out of here.
Dude, you have to have a perspective that it's like, oh, like life, God, the universe is throwing this at me now. It's like, oh, it doesn't think I can overcome this. You know what I mean? Like you just got, if you just look at life, like not even just like as a game, but like as just like you're looking for those obstacles and like that shit that gets in your way. If you're just looking for that and you're like, oh, good, like a challenge, like you want to like, like you think like life's testing you on purpose, you have that perspective, then you're just going to be way more successful. It's all about the perspective. You know what I mean? A lot of people can have something bad happen to them when they first start a business, something like that, and they're like, you easily use it as an excuse to quit and be like, I guess it's not for me. You know what I mean? And I guess, like this, they run into one thing and like, well, I tried. Then they go right back. It's like you have to you can't just have the idea and start it. Like, you have to really want it to get to the level that these guys are at of like being that level of success. Like, you have to be looking for the obstacles and be looking for the hardships to come and just like see that as a good challenge to overcome.
Yeah, Michael Rubin was just on Jake Paul's podcast, and he was just saying like how he did the Fanatics Fest where everyone was there, like every athlete, every streamer, which is wild because they're just walking around, no security, and I guess Michael Rubin called the facility or something like that and was like, hey, like what day could we do it on? And they got back to him and they were like, we can only do it on this exact day, the end of August when everyone's away, and it's not as popping down there, and I think it was in Florida. I don't even know. And he was like, good. We're going to make this the best thing ever. Like a massive obstacle of everyone not being in town because they're on vacation, school starting back up. And he's like, good. I'm happy.
Dude, those guys like that, bro, like he doesn't think like, oh shit. Like he immediately just sees a problem and is like, all right, how can we fix it? You know what I mean? How can I solve this? Like he doesn't even question the fact that it might not be possible. You know what I mean? Or like even disregard something. Like he just goes right into solving mode. You know what I mean? He's a problem solver. That's what entrepreneurs are. They solve problems. They're problem solvers. And like they all knock down that fear wall. They just knock that shit down. And that comes from failing so much over and over and over again that it just comes to a point where you've just overcome so many failures that you're faced with one, but you're going to get over it. It's just how it goes. So that's the kind of mindset for sure, like that you got to just build in the smallest things of your life and eventually just keep leveling them up.
What's another quote?
Okay, yeah. So here's an interesting one that I just looked up before. Would either of you say you're chronically online? And if you are, how much has it benefited what you're currently doing in your life from a career standpoint?
I can start with that. Chronically online, yeah. I've always been scrolling. Definitely have to cut down the hours. It's been better recently, but it fluctuates. It goes back. Because that's like the entertainment, because I don't watch TV or anything like that, or Xbox. But it's like too much bullshit, brain rot, TikTok entertainment. It's just like, what's the point? But no, it's nothing. Besides seeing that shit's possible and taking inspiration from certain creators.
Dude, my screen time would be so low if it wasn't for Instagram Reels. Like, Instagram Reels, dude, just, they're too good. You know, I purposely wake up every morning, watch 4 hours straight. That's like my routine. It gets me in the right mindset for the day. Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels, bro. Then I'm just like, yeah, that shit just gets me hyped up. And then I just, fuck, yeah.
Your screen time for a Nuha is probably like fucking.
Yeah, I mainly, like, Twitter and YouTube are like my main two things I'm always on. And like Instagram Reels, like, if I get caught in the fucking death scroll,
Vortex?
but yeah, in the fucking matrix of Instagram Reels. If they like, because sometimes you open the app and it's like it's the first thing that pops that's on the screen is the Reels,
great
and I'm
reel.
like, oh man, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that was pretty good. Swipe, you know what I mean? Then it's just you're done. But
I'm good. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. He didn't answer.
Yeah, Twitter has
You're killing it today, bro. Killing it.
Twitter has definitely been a huge,
I knew it.
like, just new app that I've just been on a lot. There's a lot of really good shit on Twitter. I think it's the best app right now. I actually do think an Elon Glazer for sure. X is going to be the biggest app ever, I think, in like 10 years from now or some shit like that. I think they're going to just like take it over.
Streaming, maybe.
But yeah, a lot of inspiration from what's currently going on in culture to somehow operate a business around that now is what career-wise.
Bro, kid's just a fucking Elon Musk glazer, man. yo, fucking, kid's doing fucking tricks on it, dude. You know what I mean? X, dude. X, bro. Did I mention SpaceX? Dude, you forgot to talk about SpaceX.
Great company.
Yo, dude, I'm talking.
You're gonna take it away right when I try to grab it, bro.
What do you think I'm 12?
He just did it.
That was by accident. That was actually by accident.
Fucking. So wait, what happened with the guy that started Telegram or the creator of Telegram, the French guy? Like, didn't he get locked up for some Matrix shit? Like,
Dude, he literally got arrested in France. They just don't like they just don't like him. They just don't like what he's doing with Telegram. So yeah, I don't really know all the details on it, but I do know he faces up to 20 years. That's
he's like a multi-billionaire, right?
yeah, no, he's a cool ass dude too because he only has a couple $100 million, he said, in a bank account. He literally doesn't care about that like lavish like shit. He says he just wants to live his life and run Telegram. And they really just threw him in jail.
Wow.
Well, no, he refused to censor it. He refused to like hinder freedom of speech. Like,
And
that's,
they threw him in jail.
he refused to censor Telegram, so they threw him in jail because Europe right now, especially like France and I think England, but
Yeah.
dude, like the one guy's serving 20 months in jail for a Facebook post. You know,
8 years ago, right?
bro.
from like 8 years. I don't know if it's from long ago, but like from something he wrote on Facebook, he's serving jail time. And like now France just arrested the Telegram, the CEO of Telegram or the inventor of Telegram for not censoring and like because European Union asked companies to censor their shit, and like he wouldn't do it, and they just arrested him. And like everyone's saying like they're gonna come for Elon Musk next, but like they really like he's.
Is it just for control? Like,
Well, it's just, dude, like there's just so much.
Narratives
It's just
obviously
it's all
control
money, bro. There's so much.
controlling
There's so much
narratives,
money on social media though, and like obviously they have agendas and like politics is all these fucking. A lot of it's corrupt right now for sure. You know what I mean? That they want total power, bro. Like just gets to people's heads. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't if there's a platform where everyone can get the truth, then they can't they'll never have full control. You know what I mean? There's always going to be an avenue for people to get real information. So. Like people who want to control the world 100%, why would you want freedom of speech?
A world without free speech is the complete opposite of what this country was founded on. Like, if you can't say the truth, then what is the truth?
means nothing. You can't say it.
So that's enough said. The argument's closed off after that, and like I guess that's not free speech, but like that's something that's almost like universally known by like any American with a brain that you need to have free speech. Because the truth is the truth, but if the truth is masked, then what is the fucking truth?
Yeah, because like with Twitter too, like once you censor one thing, like it's just like you immediately kill off freedom of speech. Like yeah, there's some fucked up shit people say, and like especially like on X, like you can literally find anything. Like, but if he didn't allow one thing, then he couldn't allow other things, or like it wouldn't be freedom of speech because you couldn't actually say everything you want. You didn't have complete freedom. Like you have to have complete freedom to say whatever you want. If under freedom of speech, you should be able to say whatever you want. There's no freedom of speech. You can say what you want, but like you can't say this. You know what I mean? That's not freedom of speech. Where he just lets everything up on it. But like yeah, that's what you need.
You need that. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's understandable to see how people see that as bad, but it's just not. Like it's just you're just being way too like emotional about it, and like there's every reason in the world to be like, obviously, right? Everyone has a different perspective, but at the end of the day, man, like you got to protect the freedom of speech. It's literally what America's been built on.
Yeah.
Kid has no idea about laws or politics or nothing.
I'm just done with it.
I don't blame you though, man. You don't like the politics?
Well, no, I mean,
Well, who's gonna win, Donald Trump or Kamala?
Donald Trump's gonna win. I just had a question. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Oh, Trump.
I'm-
I was waiting for him to do that because I'm like, there's no way he's pulling that on me with a Donald Trump. Like, there's no way I'm letting you do that to me right there. No shot.
Dude,
What is the next topic,
I'm
though?
gonna tell a funny story.
Tell a funny story, then.
All right.
Why are you voting for Kamala?
I'm not voting for Kamala.
Yeah, okay, dude. Off the camera, he's fucking dude. Kamala Harris?
0% chance. I would honestly, like, just never do that. So there we go.
Bro, you're gonna like push away viewers, man. We need everyone.
That's perfectly fine. We're okay with that.
No.
And it's going to stay that way, too, because I don't give a fuck. So we're good.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I'm friends with a bunch of like massive liberals. It's cool.
We accept everybody.
Yeah. I don't.
Fuck us.
Yeah,
everyone's cool. Yeah.
politics is
yeah.
extremely corrupt and dumb, and it's just like if you're that into it, like you got to be lacking. Like there's just other shit going on. Like I'm trying to get rich, and like do some cool shit. Like politics, it's all wash.
Oh,
it's all garbage to control everyone and be like, yo, look what's going on.
Distract them.
It's important.
Oh, yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
I definitely got way more into politics like
Yeah.
like this year
As
for
you get
sure.
older in general.
But yeah, Twitter's a lot of politics, but I got really into politics this year for sure. But it's just an election year. That's why like I wouldn't if it was an election year, I probably wouldn't care at all. You know what I mean? But right now for sure.
Yeah, like honestly a good question to ask too is like, is this how it is other years? Because other years I was just not tapped into politics whatsoever, and it's not that I'm tapped in right now, but I see it like almost 98% more than I normally would. So is this how it is on the day to day, or is it just because it's election year? I would assume election year.
It's Donald Trump. He's the most pulverizing character in recent history. He just is, and he's global, and it's always been like that. It's always been hype as fuck for election years, and it's only the second time I'm gonna be able to vote. So I don't really know, how Mitt Romney and Obama were and shit.
Yeah.
Those times were like big too. It was Obama, but I think it's just gotten so much like it's on everyone's phone all day because of social media. Number one, it's the biggest it's ever been, and Trump is just like that guy that like ruffles so many feathers, but also has the ridiculous loyal fan base of all time. So it's just like he's that pulverizing character.
It really is, yeah. No, keep it in your pants, bro. Okay, we're, this is PG, okay?
He's that guy.
But nah, he is that guy, bro. Like he's just. I can't wait to see the like, dude. You know how many views the debate is gonna get with him and Kamala, bro? Like that. Like that's gonna be like the most watched thing like ever. I feel like, dude, that debate.
That's gonna be.
It's like
huge.
September 8th or something like that. But it's gonna be like it has because the whole world is interested in our politics. You know what I mean? Because they find it
runs the
entertaining.
world.
It's like amusing, yeah.
It's the U.S.
And so it's like, dude, like everyone from around the world's gonna be watching that shit, bro. It's gonna be
Great
crazy.
content's gonna come from
I
that.
cannot wait for that debate.
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy.
Wait, one more second. Yeah. By the way, I'm not. I play for both sides. I'm actually not voting because I can't.
such a
I
sellout.
can't pick between the two. I just want to make sure everyone in your house. If you're liberal, Republican, Independent, I'm here for you. Yeah, I'm your guy.
I'm voting for Donald J. Trump.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, he just sold the soul live on camera.
That's crazy.
I want everyone to like me, dude.
You don't want Built to take back their fucking promo code.
Kid's worried about his 3-cent discount at Built Bar.
Yeah.
That's how he affords his protein bars. I'm
It's
not doing that.
it's got pushed way more into like culture and like a lot more like I feel like teenagers that are able to vote and like kids in their young 20s at like 18 to like 24 range is just way more tapped into politics in their own ways than ever before.
Because of social media, though.
Of course, because
front of our face.
like, dude, I see Trump edits on TikTok and they go hard as fuck.
Dude, yeah. Well,
Yeet.
oh, dude, the Trump edits are insane, bro. Like, I watched one like 2 hours straight, the one day.
Oh, so you like it.
Even though I'm not even a
4-second
fan.
edit, too.
I'm not even a fan. I'm not even a fan. Dude, but yeah, I just think social media is like the main thing because they're just making it like they make the election seem obviously it's very, very, very important, but like they make it seem like it's life or death. They make it seem that whoever you want to win or whoever you want to vote for, if the other person wins, life's over. You know, both sides think that, you know, if the liberal side thinks if Trump wins, the world's over, life's over, they're going to be under Hitler's regime. You know what I mean? But if if Kamala wins, the Republicans think like, oh, America's done for. Like there's no more America. I'm moving. Shit like both sides think the world's over. So it's like the stakes because of the media. I think how they portray it just made the stakes just seem so high. So it's like, well, how would you not pay attention to that if you think your whole life can change from that impact, from the result of something? Everyone's gonna pay attention to it. So they're just doing an amazing job getting everyone involved because it's as bad. It's never gonna be as bad as they make it seem like it's gonna be if either of them win. You know what I mean? They need to have that extreme factor for the views and the emotions.
Yeah, like that's a psyop at that point.
That's what the media is.
The media is a psyop. So it's like putting that many people into a state of fear like that, they become susceptible to extreme sides of each side, really, most likely. Some people fall in the middle, but it's all because the people are scared. Can't afford to have fear.
Dude, that's why I only watch the most unbiased news channel, CNN. That is why I only watch CNN because you actually can trust what they're saying and like the information they're giving. Like it's just straight facts.
Yeah,
it's a straight fact after straight fact after straight fact.
That's why I watch the second most unbiased one, Fox News. They really provide both sides. It's great. It's great. I learn a lot. But
You don't watch Fox News.
That was back-to-back ridiculousness. Right?
Rob Deerdeck. All right, so I want to tell a funny story from vacation. So,
You're gonna tell the story?
yeah. No, this is a crazy story. So, Nick, throw me one of those.
I knew what
You want coffee?
Yeah.
No. I'm not putting one in for
I'll
the
take
clip.
coffee.
For the clip.
I'll take a coffee like an actual coffee, like a drink. I don't do sin, but I went on my fucking phone.
Can I tell the story?
We
You shut
good,
up.
fuck.
You shut up.
Actually, I'm on plate.
So for these Zins, right? Me and Nick were obviously drinking on vacation, popping Zins left and right. We're like, we don't really pop Zins a lot. Let's just do it for vacation.
Did a lot of sins.
Did way too many Zins. So we so me and Nick are like just fucking with my dad at the beach, just like fucking with them.
you ever try one?
No, he never did.
He asked for one though. He did.
He did.
Did you give it to him?
I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. You just don't need this. You just don't need to do that.
Yeah. So
Completely,
get him hooked.
completely
Get the man
controlled.
hooked.
Crazy.
Completely controlled.
all right, we're at the beach, right? Nick had a Zin in for like an hour, put 2 more in, right, and went to my dad and went, bah! And like showed that he had 3 Zins in, and me and Nick were just like fucking with them on the beach, like being crazy a little bit. Like we weren't even drinking; they just thought we were being shot. So we packed the stuff up, went up to the car, dropped off the chairs in the car, and I turn around and I see my dad talking to my mom, and he goes, "Ow, these fucking things, they're making them crazy. We gotta ban these things." And I turned around and said,
Crack.
I just saw you fucking narking on us, dude. We're 25, both of us basically. You're narking on us for Zins, and he's like, no. I'm like, I saw you go like this, motherfucker.
Our dad sold us at the snap of a finger. She was fucking ratted.
I think they made us crazy with their Zins, bro. 3 milligrams.
The 3 milligrams will fucking drive you crazy, bro.
No, they don't.
It's like you're tripping on acid and popping a couple 3 millis.
They don't do shit, dude.
That's fat. I used to do the 6s, but then I moved to the 3s. Dude, it's just like a crazy world of a difference.
They hit harder than 3s. The 6s.
They hit harder than the 6s, 100%.
Yeah, Mike, let me have one of those.
Yo, let me grab one. Waterboy, thank you.
Fucking Canadian?
Keep talking about this.
Yeah, what, you think there's any, unless you're gonna bring something up?
Go ahead, say it.
You think there's a big thing about Zins being this powerful nootropic, or just nicotine in general. Have you noticed since you started Zinning any crazy improvements in routine, work ethic, work productivity, anything? Or no difference?
I think it definitely like makes the work more enjoyable, if anything. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're fucking buzzing a little bit, but like, I think it makes you lock into a little bit. Now that I'm actually getting used to it, though, I must be like sensitive nicotine or something because, like, they would just be too much for me, even the 3s. But like now I'm actually like getting to the point where I don't have to like fucking spit or anything. Like I can just keep it in my mouth.
Yeah.
So it's like now it's like a lighter. It's like it's not as an intense buzz. So I'm actually able to like do work and be on it, bro. Like I'm literally talking. You're gonna step in front. That was a fucking clip right there, bro. I just said the funniest thing of all time, but it didn't hit because you walked in front of the camera.
No, it definitely didn't hit. But,
Wait, I don't even know. Like, yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna tap on what you just said. Like you, like there's been days where I've been first in of the day rocks my world, and it's almost like I'm productive, but I'm just not as productive because I'm so buzzed with the caffeine too. Because when you mix caffeine and Zin, it's like you're tripping.
Take fucking mean shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like cold brew and Zin, bro. Like I was like lightheaded as fuck earlier today, and like you just can't do. I can't like sit still when I'm like that.
Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. You went for a
I
walk.
don't know how to use it. No, I didn't go for a walk. I just like had to get up.
Yeah. So like.
Some air.
So that's exactly what happened to me, dude. I drank 3 coffees, and the third one was a cold brew from Dunkin'.
It's addicted to caffeine.
Dude,
Why do you slam so many coffees?
I slam coffees.
Yeah.
I slam them. But anyway, I had 3 Zins in on the third coffee, and I was sitting there, bro, like trying to learn. I was in the real world, and I was just trying to fucking do a course, and I'm just sitting there fucking geeking, bro. And I'm like, wait, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And I went upstairs and went out in the sun. I just kept moving around the whole place.
You get so fidgety, bro.
I was
Caffeine
fucking
does that in general.
yeah. No, and you pair that with a Zin, bro, you're fucked.
Yeah. Why did we all just start zinning though? Is it because every single rich person zins?
We got psyops.
By our phones.
Every rich person's in. Yeah, we cracked the code. We saw the fact that there's no other factor that all these successful guys share other than the fact that they zin.
Yeah.
So it's like as soon as I started zinning, bro,
How much money you make?
10K extra a month.
10K.
It's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're pretty much due for massive numbers because we now have a Zin addiction.
Nicotine addiction, money.
Remember self-image? You got to be the guy. That is the guy. 18 coffees and fucking 5 Zins a day.
How about that story though?
Yo, how about this?
Was that not
Tell the
funny?
other one, bro.
Was that not funny?
Because he won't be mad if you tell it.
What'd you say?
How about this? What's the next topic?
I mean,
Dude, we actually can't talk about that. You're that big of a bitch.
Dude, like I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I'm not
I
gonna
got
lie.
someone to call out.
Yeah, you do,
Like,
bro. Yeah, you do. Yo, if
calling-
Drew calls this time, I'm gonna drive to.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we gotta get another surprise call in. I know
Yeah.
a potential guy who's been really begging. So these kids are crazy, man. They're just trying to get in the pod.
Tell him to shit on Mikey.
I think that's what it might be. It might be one little Mikey shout out.
Shit on Mikey.
Is someone calling in?
Not today.
I was gonna say your phone's on there. I'll have someone call in.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna supply a number.
Let me get a call.
So,
There's only one bar of the batteries, so you know.
What?
Already?
Using the phone?
well, I
I
was
think
gonna,
it's been an hour.
I was gonna say I want to actually want to talk to you guys about music real quick because Drake just dropped some really great songs. Start off with what your new favorite Drake bop is, and then circle it back around because I have a follow up question after.
My new favorite Drake bop, like a newer song.
Of in the past 6 songs that got released, and if you want to include For All the Dogs, that's fine.
Oh, it's not even his song, but Healing for sure. Healing's fire song with Gordo. Gordo made the beat. Drake made the vocals.
Yeah.
God made the
Vibe.
pleasure. You know what I mean? So that one's definitely fire.
All I'm gonna say is this: I'm feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. Fair trade.
That's not even like close to what he said.
That wasn't like the new Drake.
He said
Oh, you said new Drake?
Last six songs.
That's
Oh,
that's-
oh.
that's
Yeah. If
one
it
of my
was all
favorite
time,
songs.
bro, completely different answer.
Yeah, I feel like that song is slept on in general. It just
No,
is.
I honestly don't think that song's that good.
That's
Drake's
really-
part is insane in that
I'm not
song.
gonna lie, that whole song still hits just as hard today that it's the first
To-
time.
to-
If a Drake song was automatically good, I'm just saying.
Do you know who the
there's so
features
many
on
more
it?
Drake songs. Yeah, Travis Scott. I know.
Yeah, so
I don't think it's like I don't think they killed that song. You know what I mean?
wow, that's hard to hear. That's I mean
Yeah, that's fine, bro. You know what I mean?
no, I mean I'm not saying it as an insult. I'm just saying I thought
Fuck you, man. You know what I mean? Like
I thought-
you have to fucking embarrass me on the fucking podcast.
no, I mean dude, that's
What the fuck?
fair trade, bro. Fair trade. This could be an interesting little. It's like a different version of Company. It feels similar to Company in a way.
Company, that album's just so good.
That album's
Might
crazy.
be the best Drake album. Of all time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was a crazy
Might
album.
be the best Drake album.
question.
It's so
Uh,
peak Drake.
And, okay, yeah. So, what's the most recent from the past 6 works?
Yeah.
Or
You never gave me a coffee's in, dog.
What was the album after For All Dogs?
no, it's 100 gigs is the problem.
Okay.
Oh, that was the last one.
Yeah. So definitely No Face. He went crazy on No Face. He went in.
That's crazy. You did it twice in a row, bro. You did it last night.
You did it last night.
How
You did it
you
last
do
night.
that, bro?
You did it last
You
night.
did it last night. You did it,
You
bro.
literally did it, bro.
You literally did it. I'm gonna rewind that right now, dude. Fucking square up. Square up, bro. Yo, fuck you, man. Just do the camera.
You can't even see your bodies.
Pat, that is 20 bucks.
Yo, look. These are saved, bro.
Dude, these kids are addicts, bro. They're freaking out over Zins. They were $5. They were $5.
Why did
You put it on the top of my hand, bro.
It hasn't even
This
been
is a real fight that
$100.
happens every day with these losers. I will say.
That's just not my fault, bro.
Stop
Both
lying,
times,
though, bro. You
not
just
my
fucking
fault.
smacked
It's
it.
really on
Do
camera,
the
bro.
rewind right there. You can see it,
It's
bro.
on camera,
Rewind that
bro.
shit.
It's on camera.
I'll edit it and.
My God, bro. Like, I'm not gonna
Fucking
lie.
no battery. Literally has a line in the battery. It's
You
gonna
didn't
end
give
any
me
second.
one
Oh, you
second.
will be able to see the hands. Perfect spot. We're gonna
Guys,
see.
Thanks for watching the podcast. That was his fault. We love you guys.
We're gonna get a call in
I don't
soon.
even have the mic, bro. Dude, no, I'm saying the camera's about to die.
All right.
It's fucking red battery.
Relax.
No, I'm just gonna do an ending just in
Address
case.
the camera. Address it.
All right, guys. So that was not my fault, and thank you for watching the Pat Kelly, aka No Ego podcast, with our guests.
I'm not a guest, bro.
Mikey,
Yo, you're crazy.
Dude,
you just say your name before the fucking camera dies, will you? You know what I'm saying?
my name is Nick.
End it there.
All right.
Now go back to the other.
That was perfect right there. So thanks.
Dude, shit, I saved these boys.
Yeah, let me have those.
saved them.
Yeah, honestly, time to put my third in.
What if I just missed?
I honestly would have slapped you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been a backhand right to the fucking schnoz.